What's good, YouTube? It's your boy K Flex. I'm back here with another video. And Jarvis Landry finally signed his franchise tender. About 2 weeks after the Miami Dolphins had gave it to him, he finally decides to sign it 2 weeks later. About damn time, okay? I ain't gonna lie, Miami Dolphins haven't made this process easy, okay? Jarvis Landry not making this process any easier. And real quick before I get into the video, happy birthday, Lou. Appreciate you watching my videos. Much respect to you. You're a man of honor. Thank you. Alright, now let's get into the video. So, the point of this video that I'm going to make today, guys, is that Jarvis Landry literally controls whether he leaves or goes. Not 100%, but about 90% he controls. Alright, and I'm going to explain this. Once the Miami Dolphins sent him this franchise tender, okay, he became the second highest paid receiver in the league, okay? Base salary, I think he's the first. He's a top 3 paid receiver, okay? With 1 year on his contract. Alright? And Miami Dolphins obviously want to trade him. But here's the thing, guys. No team in their rap-ass mind is going to trade for Jarvis Landry when he's going to be a top 3 paid receiver and he's only guaranteed to be on your team for that season. You know what I'm saying? Because he might leave after next season. Just like he might leave us after next season, okay? He might leave them after next season. So why would they do that? The only way they would trade for him, guys, is if they already have a contract worked out. You feel me? So they go ahead to Jarvis and go get a contract worked out. If Jarvis agrees with it, they did go have to let Miami Dolphins, they're gonna have to work something out with the Miami Dolphins to get him. They're gonna have to give us a pick or a player, whatever. Now, here's the thing. Jarvis Landry don't have to accept no contracts. If he wants to, he can really just play for this $16 million and just leave next season. He don't have to accept any contract if he don't want to. And here's an example that I will make, okay? Say Jarvis Landry don't want to play for the Browns, okay? Nobody want to play for the Browns. You play for the Browns, your career's over, all right? It's GG's on your whole career, okay? It's where you go to, I mean, Joe Thomas is a fucking extraordinary human being for surviving this long with the Browns. But anyway, you know about want to go to the Browns. Say he goes to the Browns, okay? Say we work out a trade as the Miami Dolphins to a trade to the Browns. All Jarvis Landry has to do is not sign the contract. All he has to do is say, I don't want to play for them. I'm not going to sign with them long term. And they won't do it. The Browns won't work the trade out. You know why? Because that would be stupid of them to sign him when they know he going to trade for him, when they know he's just going to leave after next season. He's just going to take their $16 million and leave after next season. Okay? And just because he'll accept four years, $14.5 million from the Miami Dolphins, don't mean he'll accept 4 years, $14.5 million from any other team. That's what y'all got to understand. So it's just a lot of shit that has to happen for Jarvis Landry to get traded, because like I said, Miami Dolphins have to agree. First of all, Miami Dolphins have to be able to agree on the trade, and then Jarvis Landry has to be able to agree on a contract extension with the team for it to happen. If either one of those things go wrong, the trade can't happen. And Jarvis Landry could literally just play for us for $16 million, make all this money, and then just leave next year. So Jarvis Landry literally has all the advantage here. He has all the leverage. He really don't have to do but just sit back. Really, he can play for us for $16 million. But if we work on a deal, then if he wants to do it, then he can go get a long-term deal. But everything's up to Jarvis Landry at this point. This puts Miami Dolphins in a bind, okay? In a financial bind, okay? Because Miami Dolphins is like $20 million over cap already, okay? And we already just worked out the Quinn trade. And I don't understand how, because we already owe money. I don't get that. Like people always will talk about the cap. The cap makes no sense. How the f do we work out the Quinn trade when we already owe money? It don't make no sense. But anyway, we owe hella money, okay? So I don't know if we can get free agents or not. But Jarvis Landry contract not gonna make it any easier to get no free agents. So Miami Dolphins are kind of. I will say this, man. I will close out on this, man. If Miami Dolphins are gonna trade Jarvis Landry, they need to do it before March 14th, okay? I'm gonna tell you why. March 14th, free agency starts, okay? And if Jarvis Landry is on a team, his cap is gonna hit us. We're not gonna be able to afford no free agents. So we gonna miss out on the entire free agent. It ain't that many good players in free agency. Anyways, like I said, I'd rather have Jarvis Landry over all them. But I'm just saying, we're gonna miss every free agent. So after we miss every free agent, what's the point of trading Jarvis Landry then? You know, if he already on the team, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, if we might as well just try to get a long-term deal with Jarvis Landry. After free agency, we trade Jarvis Landry, then what? We can't get no free agent. We can't get no free agent replacement for him, okay? Unless we traded him for another receiver. What's the point? Like, we can't get no free agent still. We can't. Only thing we're gonna have is a draft, and then the players that didn't get signed. You know what I'm saying? So Once March 14th starts, I think that's the limit right there, the passing of trading Jarvis Landry, okay? Not to mention, you gotta think, teams are not gonna wait on Jarvis Landry. I forgot to mention this in the video. Teams not gonna wait on Jarvis Landry forever. Once free agency starts, say like the Ravens right now, they're interested. When free agency starts, they ain't got time to be playing games with Miami and Jarvis Landry. They might get Taylor Gabriel or something out of free agency, and guess what? Then they won't need Jarvis, so they might drop out of the hunt. So I feel like, you know, that's another reason why I feel like that free agency is probably like the last hope of actually getting a decent trade for Jarvis Landry. Anyway, continue the video. Unless they wait till the draft and trade him for a 4th round draft pick, which is gonna be some trash, okay? I'm saying right now, obviously they're trying to get like a 2nd, I think, but if they end up trading him for a 3rd, 4th round draft pick, it is the Miami Dolphins we're talking about here. I would not be surprised, not one bit, okay? But like I said, after March 14th, I don't think it makes sense because, you know, we won't be able to get any free agents anyway, and also all we'll be able to do is probably get some draft picks for him come April, but it's not going to be good draft picks, okay? I doubt it's going to be good draft picks. Listen, Miami Dolphins just got rid of a Giant for a 4th round. You think teams already probably know that. They probably already marked that down. They said, okay, yeah, bet. So we probably going to give them late 3rd for Jarvis. You know, they probably do it. And Miami Dolphins might actually do it too. That's the crazy part. Anyway, guys, let's go wrap the video explaining to y'all how Jarvis Landry pretty much controls this whole thing. He can pretty much do whatever he wants to do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, no team is stupid enough to sign him without having a long-term contract just for him to leave next year after taking $16 million off him. No team is that stupid. So he has to agree to a contract anyway. He wants to get traded. I'm starting to lean towards Jarvis Landry staying in Miami this year. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let's go wrap this video. I'm out.
I remember I wanted for the crystal many times, but I knew this moment would come. Now it's my time. I gotta make up for all them nights that my mama cried. I'm going in, I'm putting